Today on the channel, can you feel it? The electricity's in the air with the power of the Ultimate Warrior WWE Monday Night Wars Series 5.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Monday Night Wars Series 5 unboxing and review. And today, we harness the power of the Warriors for the Ultimate Warrior part of Series 5. But of course, for all your Ultimate Warrior needs, Walmart currently, but for everything else under the sun, Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there, and I'd pay $1 million for this Ultimate Warrior. That's what I'm talking about. That's a deal at the end of the day. Maybe not, but we're harnessing the power of the Ultimate Warrior in the Monday Night Wars Series 5 here today. Very excited. You guys know me. I wear my love for the Ultimate Warrior on my sleeve. I am never ashamed to be a Warrior fan. He did so much for me as a little kid. It was just a superhero come to life. And then, of course, just some of his training methods and stuff, watching some of that, giving the inspirational speeches, his heavy metal song. Oh, you guys know about that one. And a lot of cool stuff for the Warrior over the years. I wish he had more wrestling in him. I wish this WCW run would have went differently. Because as a kid, man, oh man, I could not believe my eyes. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down. It was like the 1989 Oakland A's World Series victory all over again. I was so excited for Ultimate Warrior in WCW. It just really didn't pan out for a ton of different reasons there. Very disappointing. Right up there with Kurt Hennig and the Four Horsemen is one of the most disappointing angles in professional wrestling history for me. Just a lot of meat on the bone that I would have loved to have seen with the Warrior. And this is basically his last hurrah as far as wrestling goes in the United States. He did get one more match with Orlando Jordan overseas, and I was all pumped up for that one as well. If I'm not mistaken, it was on my birthday as well. Quite the birthday present to me. But that was his final match. And then, of course, remember his WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And then, unfortunately, his death just a couple days later. Just a wild ride being an Ultimate Warrior fan. But I'm glad we're getting this action figure here because a lot of us know that to follow this pretty closely, this was supposed to be the Ultimate Edition, part of the Nitro stage. Didn't come to fruition, unfortunately, but they reused a lot of stuff. Got this out as an Elite. We saw that as well with DDP. We know Scott Steiner's getting that in the future. Just kind of the way it goes. So we might not have got the Ultimate version, but at least we got an Elite version. I'm here for that. At least we're getting this version in one of the different ways. And you can probably easily customize this into an Ultimate version if you have, or a little bit handy, I would say. You could probably make that happen. But of course, one thing we're going to make happen is how we do this unboxing. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. These hitting Walmarts right now. I just literally found this on the shelf just about 10 hours ago. So they're out there, folks. They're out there. You just got to hunt, seek and destroy, Metallica style maybe. I don't know. But there it is, the Ultimate Warrior late in the career, looking good. Look at those blue jeans. Oh my gosh, looking good in those blue jeans, Warrior. How about that? Little face paint action on the side, Ultimate Warrior. NWO Dusty Rhodes is the Build-A-Figure, of course. Monday Night Wars, Ultimate Warrior 8 and up, Elite, WWE. A stoic Ultimate Warrior. He doesn't know what to believe. It's Warrior, Warrior to you. WCW at the top over there. Ultimate Warrior, certified authentic Monday Night Wars Elite. On the back, we got the tail of the tape. We got the blurb. We got the glamour shot. We got the cross-sell. Unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Then at the very end, we're going to rank the entire line plus the Dusty Rhodes Build-A-Figure. We're going to put him together as well. Let's see what it says about our old friend, the Ultimate Warrior. Let's see. From parts unknown, as we do know, absolutely beautiful year-round. We do know he lived down the street from Kane and Demolition growing up. It was just a wild time in parts unknown. Height 6'2", 280 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Warrior splash. Once he splashes you, there's just no coming back from that. We know that. WCW Nitro, August 17th, 1998. Ooh, that hot summer night. Ooh, it was hot at my house. Oh, Ultimate Warrior shocked Hollywood Hogan, the NWO, and the entire world when he made his Monday Night Nitro debut. Man, oh man, did he ever. Oh, career highlights, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Unbelievable, magical time. Just I always think back, what could have been? What could have been? There it is, packaging. See you later, goodbye. I gotta track down another one of these for my Mint on Card Warrior collection. I have every Mattel ever released Mint on Card for Ultimate Warrior as well. Gotta do it. You gotta do both, of course. Got a little extras here. We got Dusty, his glasses. He got the hat there. At first I thought those were Warrior sunglasses. They are not. But you do get the Ultimate Warrior. You got a couple of extra hands here. Oh my gosh, so much stuff in here. And we are locked in, of course, with some twist ties. Man, oh man, I'm excited about this Warrior. I have heard some complaints, so we'll see if I have any complaints along the way. We'll see what ends up shaking out here. But I'm going to add this stuff to my Dusty pile. Once again, we're going to build Dusty, and we'll rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. So you'll want to stay tuned to that, of course. And there it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Warrior. He's got a pointing hand and a gripping hand. You get the exact opposite out of the package. Get a little accessories there. Very cool. We do get the old WCW microphone. I was going to say, is this a new microphone? It is not. If you look real close, they print WCW over the WWE logo. So little things like that do grind my gears, but it's not the end of the world. But it is cool he gets the WCW microphone. But now we dive into the old main event. It's time to harness the power of the Warrior. And man, oh man, when did Warrior get this giraffe neck? He has got the giraffe neck like you would not believe. Now, I really do like this figure. I do like what it's all about, but we do got a little quality issue there. That giraffe neck is unexcusable here. It looks like Mecha Neck from He-Man. It looks like he's going to raise his head and then turn it to the side. Like Inspector Gadget. Go, Gadget Neck. He's going to just do one of those kind of things. Absolutely wild, the head on that. Let's pull that head off. It is what it is. I guess you could Dremel it out inside. I'm not a customizer, though. I guess I'm going to Minnesota here in a few hours. I should take this with me. Go show up at good friend of the channel, Dave Wheeler's. Check out Dave Wheeler's YouTube channel. I should just show up at his door and say, Dave, could you Dremel this out and make this work for me? Please, please help me out. He would do it, too. Salt of the earth, that Dave Wheeler. But very, very disappointing in the giraffe neck here. It's not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. But it does look a little goofy, especially once you take this jacket off. It's going to even be more giraffe necky. So not a huge fan of that, of course. But man, oh man, the face sculpt on this one is pure Warrior. He's screaming. He's got those beautiful teeth. Oh, those veneers, I think, if I'm not mistaken, looking very nice. Got a very different Warrior face paint. We've seen a lot of Warrior face paints. Not very iconic, but different, of course, for this look here. Got the blonde hair going on for Warrior as well. Now we get down to this big old beautiful duster jacket. Man, where do I get a jacket like this and how do I wear it every day of my life? So cool, Warrior's jackets here all painted in. Warrior logos all over the place. If I'm not mistaken, they had this when I was at the Mattel offices a few years ago. I think they had this on display. They actually did, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is the same jacket we would have got with that Ultimate Edition that never came out. But man, oh man, looking very good. You got the Warrior on the back. Just so cool. So cool. I love it. I love that. Nice attention to detail on this soft goods robe. Looking very, very nice right there. And of course, I'm going to try to pull it off. I'm going to pull it off right now. I'm going to disrobe the Warrior. That's what we're going to do. Finally, my dream's coming true. I'm getting to disrobe the Warrior right here. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I'm going to take this off. And we're going to see, dare I say, once again, what all the fuss is about here. There it is. Going to put that off to the side. Oh, man, that giraffe neck is something different there. Man, oh, man. Like a young Mecha neck is what that looks like here. Now, we do got the Warrior tattoo on the arm. How about that? He must have got... Didn't he have a forearm tattoo at the end of the run, too? Maybe he did not. I can't remember. But looking interesting. Boy, that giraffe neck really takes me out of the game, though. Oh, it's tough. Got to get that fixed. And I'm not a customizer, as I said. But you do got the big ripped up torso on the Warrior. He's all muscled up. He's ready to go. Love the cowboy belt here. Love the blue jeans. And then you get the Warrior cowboy boots down here. Oh my gosh, playing all the hits is what it's doing. Absolutely love the red and white down here. He looks like he's getting ready to go to like a bunkhouse battle royal. Him and Dusty are going to have a match or maybe team up. A little superhero team up. You just need some tape fists and it could be your bunkhouse battle royal Ultimate Warrior is what this could be. But man, oh man, love the blue jeans on this. Love the belt buckle. Just a lot to like about this Warrior. It's just the one thing that holds it back is that neck. That neck holds it back. It's very frustrating. But now we got to walk through articulation on this Warrior. This could be an interesting one as well. We'll see what happens. Arms go around just fine. Bicep cut looking good. Double jointed pinless elbows playing those hits. Hands back and forth, side to side removable. Of course, head removable on the old giraffe neck there. Ab crunch, good tightness to that. Good tightness to the waist. Warrior doing those splits, even in his blue jeans. Oh, I'm here for that. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh, we got a little of that bounce back again. Not as bad as some, but we do have a little bit of that. And man, it's just too tight in those legs and hips, so we got to work on that. Mattel. Thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, boot cut, ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. That smooth new ankle articulation from Mattel. Playing a lot of hits here for the old Ultimate Warrior. And of course, he does fit, hopefully, on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Yes, he does. Oh my goodness, this Warrior. Things that dreams are made of right here for young Kyle, old Kyle, little Kyle, all points in between Kyle. I'm biased. I love the Warrior, and I do like this Warrior. I just got to call it out, though. That neck is absolutely too giraffe. Got to get that fixed. Hopefully, I can work on that, find out a way, do something with that one there. But man, oh man, it is so cool to get this Warrior. Highest of highs with the Nitro stage, lowest of lows when that didn't happen. But here it is, making good, be it in Elite this time. But I'm here for it right there, the old Ultimate Warrior. And of course, got a Hulkster. Him and Hogan ready to go. It's a tan-off. Who's going to be Tanner? Hogan, you win this round. Oh, the Hulkster tan, of course. And, of course, I just recently met Hulk Hogan. I talked about it on the channel, if you missed that one. A lot of people saying, oh, yeah, what are you doing meeting the Hulkster? I've been saying it since the 80s. Hulkster's no good, guys. Warrior all day. Now you guys are finally coming around to me. It's good to see all you guys. You're about 30 years late, but it is what it is at this point here. But when I saw the Hulkster, I wore my Sheiky Baby pullover hoodie, and he's like, oh, Sheiky Baby, and went in for the handshake, and I just said, Hulkster, never forget Mania 6, and then he was pretty confused in the pictures after that. But of course, whenever you bring up the power of the Warrior, it surges right through the Hulkster, and he's knocked to the back, and he doesn't know what to think, and I understand it, but I had to get that in there. A Warrior all day long, Team Warrior Hulkster, you know how that goes. Speaking of Warrior, how about another WCW Ultimate Warrior? OWN, One Warrior Nation. When are we going to get that Disciple to go with him? We need that. Hopefully in the future. We'll see. And then I talked about Warrior's last match. I kind of made a custom from that as well. Out of that Legends Ultimate Warrior head. Man, one of the greatest figures of all time. Just right over here on my shoulder. Got that one as well. So, man, oh man, Ultimate Warrior rides again in the Monday Night Wars line. It's been pretty quiet on the Warrior front. It's been a little too quiet, if you ask me. It's time for Mattel to gather the power of the Warriors and make 2025 the year of the Warrior. You did it with Hogan in 2024. Let's do it for Ultimate Warrior in 2025. Or, okay, 2026. That's fine. Either or. Whatever you want to do. Need more Ultimate Warriors on a consistent clip. I'm a Warrior guy. I know a lot of you are as well. More Warriors, the better, if you ask me. But there it is, Monday Night Wars Series 5 Ultimate Warrior. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? Pick up, pass, long game, no game. I hate giraffe neck games. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Always helps the channel. Subscribe to the channel while you're here. Don't forget the Patreon for early access to all the videos on this very YouTube channel. And you also can support the channel by picking up a copy of my book, The Complete Guide to the WWE Jakks Classic Superstars. All kinds of stuff over there, including one of the very rare Warriors that matches this one. I'll grab that one out for the glamour shots. I got that in a little protective case. I actually got two of that one, if I'm not mistaken. I will compare it to this one in that very video, so make sure you stay around for that and check out all the details of that in, of course, the Jakks Classic Superstars book, now available on Kindle. SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the power of the Warrior, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.